Hi guys, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. So I talked recently about my beautiful lucky haul that I had finding bits and pieces of vintage things for my junk journals. I did mention that some of the things were a little bit whiffy, and when I say whiffy I mean smell of mildew. Yeah, just not a very nice smell. They've obviously been kept somewhere quite damp. And I mean, that smell, obviously nobody likes it, do they? So it's just a horrible smell. So I obviously YouTubed, ways to get rid of mildew smells from paper, which is a bit of a different process, obviously, to what you would use perhaps if you were trying to remove it from fabric. So I have just taken a little bunch of the cigarette cards here. I've got these ones that are sort of architecture themed, or, monument type themes. So I'm just going to move, oops, sorry, I took the tripod there. I'm just going to move the box out of the way, and I'm just going to show you what I did and then how I did it. So these are some that I have already done. And let me just dust them off now. Now the smell to me has completely gone from these. Whether or not the smell comes back, maybe after a period of time the smell would come back, I don't know, because obviously this is early days. I have only kind of done these recently. I don't know whether the smell would come back or not, but certainly it seems to have got rid of the smell. So how did I do that? I will show you now. So all I have done is taken a little batch. And again, I mean, I've just done these in a little batch because I thought that it would probably be more effective doing tiny quantities. But of course, experiment, see what works best for you. Then I've just taken a sandwich bag. Now this is just from a roll of standard, sandwich bag things that you get over here in the UK. They just tear off of a roll. And I just popped my cigarette cards in there. And then I just got some basic bicarbonate soda, and then I just literally spilled some in there. Not a great deal, to be honest, just a little bit. So if I just move this out of the way, hopefully you can see. I'll just pick that up. I haven't used a ton of it or anything. I mean, it's probably like a teaspoonful. And then all I did was tie the bag up around the top. So, of course, if you are doing much bigger sheets, you may need to use those large, more like the lunch self-sealing polythene bags. And you could then put your, say, if it was sheet music or something like that, you could put them in there, pour in your bicarb. And then I gave these a shake around. So hopefully it's going to get in amongst the cards nicely. And that's it. And then I just left those literally for, 24 hours. Just sat on the windowsill. I don't know whether the windowsill thing has an effect or whether you could just put them, I don't know whether kind of if the light had an effect, I don't know. I'm just, suggesting that I pop them onto the windowsill. And as I say, these are some that I have already done. Untie them. And that smell has gone. Now, obviously, there are kind of particles now of the bicarb, but they just dust off. So, you could just get a little baby wipe, that's dried, not a wet one, but dry it out and then just wipe over these. But to be honest, probably if you just took them all out, just gave them all a bit of a dust with your fingers, that's good enough. It's come off. So as I say, I don't know what the long-term results would be like. Hopefully the smell is gone now for good. I don't know that. But certainly the smell has gone, now, as I'm talking now. So I was keen to come and show that technique with you, or share that technique with you. I thought it was amazing because often it's put me off buying things because I think, oh, they're a bit too smelly. How am I ever going to get that out? But the bicarb really does seem to have worked. So, you know, but feel free to obviously check out other videos. There's loads on YouTube of suggestions and different techniques. So this was just one that I found to be very, very effective. So hope that you found it useful, and yeah, I will see you all again soon. Thanks very much for watching.